morning children, this is Rajesh Rao, math faculty. Welcome back to the fifth session of real numbers. Okay, I think yesterday's fourth session was completed. This is the fifth session of real numbers. So in this session we will discuss the last exercise of real numbers. Okay, so what is the concept of last exercise of real numbers? So based on their logarithms. Before going to the logarithms, first we will revise the exponential forms. So already we have discussed in previous classes what is the exponential form, how we can define the exponential forms. So let us take the exponential forms means a comma b belongs to real numbers and m comma n belongs to integers, either positive integers or negative integers. So when a comma b belongs to real numbers and m comma n belongs to positive integers, and here the condition is a is not equal to 0 and b is also not equal to 0. Based on these conditions we can define the different laws of exponents. Already we have learned in 7th and 8th classes and 9th class also. A power m into a power n equal to a power m plus n, a power m whole power n equal to a power m into n, and a power m into b power m equal to a into b whole power m. Next, a power 0 equal to 1. Okay. Next, a power m by a power n equal to a power m minus n when m is greater than n. Similarly, a power m by a power n equal to a power n minus m. Here n is greater than m, and a power m by a power n equal to 1 when m equal to n. So these are the laws of exponents, and one more law is there, that is a power x equal to a power y. Then we can say that both bases are equal with equal to sign, we can equal the exponents also, x equal to y. So if both bases are equal, we can equal the exponents also. These are the laws of exponents what we have learned from previous classes. Okay, these we can use in this exercise. So how can we use these in this exercise? These are all in exponential form. So what is the exponential form? This is the base and this is exponent. A power m, a is the base, m is the exponent. Already you know that one. Just I revised the laws of exponents here. Now a power m, where a is not equal to 0, a is a real number, m is an integer. So this means what? A is base and m is called exponent. So how can we write this exponential form? So this is an exponential form. We have to expand this exponential form into factors. So what it is saying, how many times we have to multiply the base, the exponent will say. That means base we have to multiply how many times? M times. That means a into and so on up to m times we have to multiply. So the base we have to multiply, how many times we have to multiply the base? The exponent will say. That means 3 square, 3 into 3. 2 times we have to multiply the base. Multiply with itself. 7 power 4. That means 7 we have to multiply 4 times. 7 into 7 into 7. Already we have learned this one. Okay. So this is base and this is exponent. So in this exercise, how to change the given exponential form into logarithmic form. The new word came, that is logarithms. Okay. What is the use of this logarithms? Logarithms are used to calculate the bigger numbers of simplification. Big numbers of simplification, large number of simplifications. Large number of simplifications means is nothing but addition, large number of additions, large number of divisions, large number of subtractions. So large number of exponential form. That means 3 power 723. 3 power 723. This calculation, that means 3 we have to multiply 723 times. In this situation, if you apply the log, then you can find the 3 power 723 value. Okay, we can find this value by using logarithms. So those we can learn in future classes. No need to learn here how to find this value. Okay, just we have to learn a basic concept of logarithms. That means this is exponential form and logarithmic form. Logarithmic form to exponential form to logarithmic form. How to change exponential form to logarithmic form and logarithmic form to exponential form. Logarithms, simply I can denote it as log. Logarithms are two types. Those are, okay, before going to types of logarithms, first I will say the definition of logarithms. So A and N are positive real numbers. I can write here, instead of positive real numbers, R plus positive real numbers, such that A is not equal to 1, and we define A is not equal to 1. We define A and N are positive real numbers such that A is not equal to 1. We define A power x equal to n. This is exponential form. A power x equal to n, and this exponential form I am changing into logarithmic form. How can we change it? Log n to the base A equal to x. When you are writing the log n base A, log n means this is the logarithmic value, n means logarithmic value, base this is A. Base you have to write the suffix of g. This is equal to x. Where we have to write the opposite of n only you have to write, that is x. Don't write here or here or here. If you write here, then it will become a power of n. So log n to the base A equal to x. This is exponential form and this is logarithmic form. This is the definition of logarithm. Okay. So types of logarithms. There are two types of logarithms are there. That is one is common logarithms and another one is Napier logarithms. Common logs and Napier logs. So common logs, another name is Briggs log. And here Napier log, another name is Napier logarithms, common logarithms and Briggs logarithms. Common logarithms base is 10 and Napier logarithms base is E. Okay, so and Napier logarithms are natural logarithms. Napier logarithms are natural logarithms. This is base E value is 2.718, approximate value we can take. When for the logarithms base E is there, those are Napier logarithms or natural logarithms. Common logarithms are Briggs logarithms, base is 10. Naturally we can use only these values in our 10th class 5th exercise. Okay, if there is no common base means definitely we can take it as 10. There is no common base for any logarithm, we can take it as 10. These are the types of logarithms. So properties of logarithms. So what are the properties? Properties of logarithms. That means first one is product rule. Product rule is log x into y. Log x into y, base A I am taking. So if there is no base means we can take it as 10. Simply I am taking A. Then we can write it as this is the product. Then we can write as log x plus base A, log y base A. So see here, log x into y can be written as log x plus log y. It means log x base A, log y base A. Here base A is there. This is product rule. Next one is quotient rule. That means log x by y base a. This is the quotient. That means log x base a minus log y base a. Log x base a minus log y base a. This is a quotient rule, and power rule is there. Third one, power rule, that is log x power n to the base a. So for log value there is a power. That means we can write this power, we have to multiply with log n into log base x, log x base a, log x base a. When power rule is there, then automatically this n will come here and multiply the total log value with base. Total log value with base. So this is the power rule, and these are very, very important rules to do the fifth exercise. And fourth one is base power rule. Base power rule, that means log x base a power m I am taking here, a power m. Base power rule, that is in this case 1 by m into log x base a, 1 by m into log x base a. Here power base is there, then you can take the reciprocal of this power. We have to multiply the reciprocal of this power. Before, what is the third rule? Before already I said the third rule, that is power rule. Only for log value power rule is there. Then you can take as it is value n log x base a. Identify the difference these two. Here the power is for log value, here the power is for base value. So when you take power is for log value, you can take as it is value and multiply with logarithm. But when the power is for base, you have to take the reciprocal of the power 1 by. And the next one is interchanging rule. Means interchanging the base value and log value. That means log a base b equal to x they are saying. Okay. So I am interchanging the log value and base value. Log value, that means log b base a, that equal to, you have to reciprocal of that x. Okay, this is the last one. Now, and more values, more rules are there. Those are log 1 equal to 0, log 1 to the base a, and log 0 to the base a is not defined, and log value, base value are same, then the value is 1. Then the value is 1. Based on these three also, we can do the solutions. So let us go to the exercise 1.5. What it is saying? Determine the value of the following. First question. Determine the value of the following. Log 5 base 25. We have to find the value of this one. When you want to find the value of this one, log 5. This 25 can be written as 5 square. Why I am writing 5 square? Here the value is 5. Then better to write the base value with 5. So then this can be written as 1 by 2 into log 5 base 5. How can we write 1 by 2? This is power rule. Okay. So that rule also you have to write. Log a base b power m equal to 1 by m into log a base b. Log a base b. So 1 by 2 into both base value and log value are same. The value is 1, that equal to 1 by 2. This is the simplification. One more question they will ask like this. So this is the first question. And if you go to the second question, third question, fourth question, you can do your own, no problem. Fifth one, I will explain. The fifth question is, first and fifth question is log root x base x. So simply log root x can be written as x power 1 by 2 base x. So this is 1 by 2 log x base x. How I wrote here 1 by 2 means that is power rule. Log a power m base a base b equal to m into log a base b. So 1 by 2 into both base value and log value are same, that is 1 by 2. That is fifth question. This is the 1 by 2 value for log root x base x. Log root x base x. So now similarly, sixth question, seventh question you can do, and eighth question I will explain. Log 8 by 27 base 2 by 3. 8 by 27 base 2 by 3. See how I am writing. Opposite of log value exactly 8 by 27 base 2 by 3 you have to write. So log 2 by 3, this can be written as a 2 cube by 3 cube by 2 by 3. Log a power m by b power m, a by b whole power m, loss of exponents, a by b whole power m. That means 2 by 3 whole power 3 base 2 by 3. That is again the log value, this base 2 by 3, power is this one, base 2 by 3 here. When you apply power rule, this will become log 3 log 2 by 3 base 2 by 3. So this is 3 into 1 equal to 3. So 2 by 3, 2 by 3. Base value, log value is and the value is 1. 3 into 1 equal to 3. Like this you can do the first main. And last ninth question I will explain. When the decimal numbers are there, change into fractional form, then you can do the remaining questions. So 2 power 2 plus log 3 base 2. 2 power 2 plus log 3 base 2. Log 3 base 2. So just I'll give the hint, from that onwards you can do. So this is a power m plus n form. Then you can change a power m into a power n. 2 square into 2 power log 3 base 2. 2 power log 3 base 2. So 2 square is 4 into, when this value and this value are same, then you can write the total log value. That means base 2 is here, 2 power log base is also same. So for the total exponential from base and the power log base value is also same, then you can write the log value as it is. That is 4 3 is 12. 4 3 is 12. I already completed the solution. Like this you can complete the remaining questions. Second main, what it is saying, write the following expansions as log n and find their values. So expansion of logarithms they gave, we have to find a single logarithm. That means see there, first one log 2 plus log 5 they gave, log x plus log y is log xy, that means log 2 into 5 equal to log 10. Log 10, that is the first question. No need to do the first question, I'll explain. Second main, third question. That is second main, third question. What it is saying, 3 log 4 base 64. So 3 into log 4, write the expansion of a single logarithm. Single logarithm means we don't write here the value. Then if you multiply here the total value, then it will go here. That is log 4 cube base 64. Log 4 cube base 64. This is log 64 base 64. This is a single logarithm. This is a single logarithm. What is the value they are asking? Log 64 base 64 is 1. Okay, like this you can do. So the fourth question I will explain. Fifth question you can do by your own. So 2 log 3 minus 3 log 2 as a single logarithm. Here 2 is multiplied. When it will go here, log 3 square minus log 2 cube. So log 9 minus log 8. How can we write this one? Log a power m rule, power rule, m log a. When it is m log a, we can write in this form. When it is a log a power m form, then we can write m log a. So log 9 minus log 8, log x minus log y, that is log x by y. That means 9 by 8. If there is no base, means we can take it as 10, no problem. So log 9 by 8 we can leave till here, or if you want to find the log value by using logarithmic table, log 9 by 8 value is 0.05115. No need to write that value. If you know that value, then you can write, otherwise stop till here. Okay, so that is second main. And the third main, evaluate the following. Evaluate the following in terms of x and y. If the given x equal to log 3 base 2, x equal to log 3 base 2, and y equal to, what they give? Log 5 base 2. Log 5 base 2. So now we need to find evaluator. We need to find the value. That means second question I will explain. First question you can do log 7.5 base 2. Log 7.5 base 2. See, immediately change into fraction. 75 by 10 base 2. 5 15 jar 5 2 jar. So this is log 15 by 2 base 2. So log x by y, quotient rule. Then we can write it as log 15 base 2 minus log 2 base 2. Log 15 base 2 minus 1. Don't subtract 15 minus 1. So many of children are doing the mistake here. 15 minus 1 is 1. 14 they are writing. That is wrong. This total log value is different. 1 is different. Then log, we know only log 3 value, log 5 value. Then 15 can be written as 5 into 3. So 5 into 3 base 2 minus 1. So log AB, product rule. Log 5 base 2 plus log 3 base 2 minus 1. Log 5 base 2 is y. Log 3 base 2 is x. Y plus x minus 1. So, or x plus y minus 1. X plus y minus 1. What they are asking? Evaluate. Evaluate means simplify. By using these two values, we have to simplify log 7.5 base 2. Like that, you can do the remaining questions. So, expanded form, fourth main. Fourth main, expanded form. So in that expanded form, first question, they are asking log 1000. If there is no base means we can take it as 10. So expanded form. Expanded form means log 10 into 10 into 10 base 10. Okay. So this log x into y into z, any number of multi-product rule. Then you can take log 10 base 10 plus log 10 base 10 plus log 10 base 10. So this is expanded form of log 1000. If you want to find the value, then you can write 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. That is the expanded form. Just you have to expand. Okay. And log, next one is fourth one. This is first one. Fifth question is there. Remaining questions you can do, those are easy. Log root of x cube by y square. X cube by y square. If there is no base means 10 we can write. So log this x cube by y square whole power 1 by 2 base 10. So now I am expanding. Okay. So different, not a single logarithm. If they give single logarithm, we have to expand the logarithms. So this can be written as x power 3 by 2 by y power 2 into 1 by 2 is 1. Writing here base 10. So log 3 by 2, sorry, x power 3 by 2 by y power 1 base 10. So this is quotient rule. Log x power 3 by 2 base 10 minus log y. So this is power rule again. 3 by 2 into log x base 10 minus log y. This is the expansion of base 10 we have to write here base 10. So this is the expansion of log 10 square root of x cube by y square. This is the expansion. So there is no simplification, no need to do simplification. There is no further simplification for that. Okay, like that we can do the fourth exercise. From fifth question onwards, very important, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Those 4 questions I will explain. Listen very carefully. Those are questions gave from public examination 2 marks questions. Okay, fifth question. What they gave, if x square plus y square equal to 25xy, then prove that 2 into log x plus y equal to 3 log 3 plus log x plus log y. We have to show that this one. So LHS I am taking. Very easy. So x square plus y square equal to 25xy. In our example, log 3 log 3 is there. 3 cube means 27. There is no 27 here. To get to 27, add 2xy on both sides, then you will get 27. You cannot add 2. If you add 2, you can add addition. You cannot do the addition. Those are not like terms. That's why if you add 2xy, then you will get 27. Okay. Add 2xy on both sides. Why we have to add? Already I said. So x square plus y square plus 2xy equal to 25xy plus 2xy. This is a plus b whole square form, that is x plus y whole square equal to 27xy. So apply log on both sides. Because of that here we have to prove that what we have to prove that in that expansion logarithm is there. So apply log on both sides. If you apply log on both sides, then log x plus y whole square equal to log 27xy. So this is the 2 log x plus y. Already we have got, when we are doing the simplification, you have to identify what we have to prove. Already we got the left hand side of that expansion. 2 log x plus y. 2 log x plus y you got, no need to change. We have to change this one, 3 log x plus log y. This is a product rule. Product rule means this can be written as log 27 plus log x plus log y. Already log x log y we got here, then only 3 log 3. So 2 log x plus y equal to this log 3 cube we can write plus log x plus log y. So 2 log x plus y equal to power rule 3 log 3 plus log x plus log y. This is equal to RHS. That is equal to RHS. Like this we have to prove the solution. This is very important question. And sixth question is also there. That is also very important question. Okay, sixth question. What is that sixth question? If log x plus y by 3 equal to 1 by 2 log x plus log y, then find x by y plus y by x value. X by y plus y by x value. We have to remove the logarithms. To find the x by y and y by x means we have to remove the logarithms. To remove the logarithms, both sides we have to make a single logarithm. Already this is a single logarithm. That means log x plus y by 3. But it is not a single logarithm. Then you can take log x plus log y means log xy. Log xy. When 1 by 2 is multiplying, when you apply the power rule, log x plus y by 3 equal to log xy whole power 1 by 2 whole power 1 by 2. This is a single logarithm, this is a single logarithm. Now you can remove the log on both sides. Remove the log on both sides. When you remove the log on both sides, then it will become x plus y by 3 equal to xy whole power 1 by 2. Okay. So to get x by y plus y by x, here 1 by 2 is there. To remove that 1 by 2, squaring on both sides. Don't write SQBS in your notebook, or write the full form of SQOBS. Squaring on both sides. That means x plus y by 3 whole square equal to xy power 1 by 2 whole power 2. 2 gets cancelled. This is x plus y whole square, x square plus y square plus 2xy by 9 equal to xy. When you do the cross multiplication, x square plus y square equal to x square plus y square plus 2xy equal to 9xy plus 2xy, you can take other side, x square plus y square equal to 9xy minus 2xy, that is x square plus y square equal to 7xy. But it is not in the form of x by y plus y by x. Divide xy on this side. Here multiplying, when you take this side, it will divide. X square by xy plus y square by xy. That equal to 7. X cancel, y cancel. Then you say x by y plus y by x equal to 7. So the value of x by y plus y by x equal to 7. This is the way to find the value of x by y and y by x. This is one of the important question. And the seventh question. If you go for seventh question, that is also important. If 2.3 whole power x equal to 0.23 whole power y equal to 1000, then find the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y. 1 by x minus 1 by y. So these three values are equal, means then I can write 2.3 whole power x equal to 1000 and 0.23 whole power y equal to 1000. This is exponential form. Change into logarithmic form. What is the logarithmic form here? A power x equal to n means log n to the base a equal to x. Here also log n, that means 1000 to the base 0.23 equal to y. So now see here, interchange these two values. To get 1 by x and 1 by y, I got only x. The last rule of properties of logarithms, the last property, that is log, when I am interchanging the log value and base value, 1000 equal to 1 by x. Log 0.23 base 1000 equal to 1 by y. So now 1 by x minus 1 by y they are asking. 1 by x minus 1 by y. 1 by x minus 1 by y. We need to find the value. 1 by x means what? Log 2.3 base 1000 minus log 0.23 base 1000. So 1 by x minus 1 by y equal to log, base values are equal. Log x minus log y, that is quotient rule we can apply. Log, single logarithm I am writing, that is 2.3 by 0.23 base 1000. Base 1000 we have to write. Okay, that is not a common base 10. So 1 by x minus 1 by y equal to, change into fractional form, that is 23 by 10 log 23 by 10 by 23 by 100 base 1000. So log 23 by 10 into, take the reciprocal, 100 by 23. 23 gets cancelled, 10 10 yeah. So this is 1000. So log 10 base 10 cube we can write. So base power rule means you can take the reciprocal, 1 by 3 into log 10 base 10, that equal to 1 by 3. Therefore 1 by x minus 1 by y value equal to 1 by 3. 1 by 3. This is also one of the important question. Till here, after that you can copy till here. First copy this one, after that you can copy this one. Better to maintain your notes for these questions. Okay. Next. Last question, 8th one. 9th question is there, that I will explain later. So 8th question. If 2 power x plus 1 equal to 3 power 1 minus x, then find the value of x. So see here, then 2 power x plus 1 equal to 3 power 1 minus x. Then 2 power x into 2 we can write 3 power 1 into 3 power minus x. So that means 2 power x into 2 equal to 3 by 3 power x. So 2 you can take this side, power x you can take this side, 2 power x into 3 power x, that is 3 by 2. Then 2 power x, both powers are equal, then 6 power x equal to 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Then we cannot find the value. Then apply log on both sides. This is the apply log on both sides means, then log 6 power x equal to log 3 by 2. Apply log on both sides. Okay. Then x log 6 equal to log 3 minus log 2. X equal to, we need to find the value of x. Log 3 minus log 2 by log 6. That is the logarithmic value. Or you can write log 3 into 6, then log 3 plus log 2 also we can write if you want to simplify. X equal to log 3 minus log 2 by log 3 into 2. This can be written as log 3 minus log 2 by log 3 plus log 2. So that is the x value. Okay, like this we can complete the 5th exercise. Hope you understand this 5th exercise. Already I said in the previous session, if you have any doubt, better to make a call to my number through voice call. Okay, through voice call. Okay. So in the next session we will discuss about the next chapter, that is sets. That is a new topic for you. Till now we did not discuss about the sets. So in the next session we will discuss the sets. Thank you, and revise the properties. Once again, 1 or 2 times or 3 times or 4 times if you revise the properties, then you can do easily the solutions. Without knowing the properties, when you are doing the solution, better to keep the properties along with you in one paper. Then only you can do the solutions easy, then only you can understand the solutions easy. If you have any doubt, make a call to my number, that is 90590 9119. Thank you very much.